Hello. How is everybody?
Hey Jalyx, how's it going?
It's going great. I'm an Eagle.
So we'll start with Chris Franklin, and then we'll go to Dave Zingaro.
Hey,
Okay.
Jalyx, welcome to Philadelphia. Hey, what went behind that decision to go from safety to defensive to an edge rusher, and what all went into that to prepare yourself to do that?
Growing, honestly. I was a late bloomer. I played receiver coming out of high school, played DB. I grew into my body some more. So when I transferred to Houston Christian, it was kind of just a natural progression.
So we'll go to Dave and then John.
Congratulations, man. Take me through the physical change that your body underwent from being, a sub 200-pound receiver and safety to now a 250-pound edge rusher.
A lot of weight, a lot of weightlifting, buying into the programs my coaches had prescribed to me, a lot of eating, more eating. I like a lot of food, but it's a lot of eating to put on this much weight. So I had to get used to that. So it was kind of just a overall working out perspective and eating.
What were your go-to foods when you were trying to put on the weight?
Man, chicken and rice, you can't go wrong. Chicken, rice, and broccoli, can't go wrong.
We'll go to John and then Ed.
Hey, Jalyx, congrats. Welcome to Philly.
Thank you.
You had such an interesting story going to Ivy League and Cornell at first and ending up at Houston Christian. How did that sort of manifest itself in making that change?
I got to the Ivy League. Didn't know too much about it, but I was recruited at a high school to play safety, the X position up there. And it was the best opportunity for me. The Ivy League is known for its education. And I saw the opportunity to get a world-class education as well as play high level of football. I got up there, just wasn't the right environment for me. I thought in order to further my career, I need to make a switch. So when I hit the transfer portal, Huskies came calling, ACU at the time, HBU came calling, and that's how I ended up here or there.
Thanks, man.
So now,
We'll go to Ed and then Rube.
Hi, Jalyx. Congratulations.
thank
How
you.
much, yes, sir. How much pre-draft interaction did you have with the Eagles? And you seem pretty excited to be coming to the Eagles. How much do you know about them?
Man, I'm extremely excited to be coming to the Eagles. I was luckily blessed enough to be invited for a 30 visit. I got up there, was able to meet everyone, see the whole facility, understand the vibe of just, I guess, the place I'm going to be working now. But it's hard to watch football and not know about the Eagles. They have a rich history of just winning and being successful. Um, Great players have come through. Hall of Fame players have come through. I have a couple now who are on their way, and it seems like the Eagles always has a hand in creating great players and always have a great team. It's just overall great organization and franchise.
We'll go to Rube and then Jeff.
Hey, Jalyx, welcome to Philadelphia.
Thank
Hey,
you.
yeah. So, like, are you okay being a project, kind of being a long-term thing, or do you feel like you're ready to contribute, get in here and be a part of things and contribute right away? Like, are you a patient guy when it comes to, I guess, maybe waiting your turn and developing as a player?
Yeah, definitely. I'm ready to do whatever I need to do for the team. So in the press conference last night, I was called like the perfect developmental player, which is a huge honor to me. They see a lot of upside, and it's something I'm excited to grow into. So I'm definitely patient enough to put in the work and do what I need to do in order to reach my potential. But if there's any way that I can contribute right out of the gate, I'm willing to do it. I'm all for it.
We'll go to Jeff and then Martin.
Alex, coming from a smaller program, what did you think it was that you did that made that put you on the kind of the NFL scouting radar and got you invited to the Senior Bowl and then the Combine?
Man, you obviously have to produce. I had a really good season my first year, switching to the defensive end, edge position, hybrid position, and that kind of got the eyes on me. And then this past year, I played outside linebacker. But when you really watch my film, you see things that you can't really coach. You see me flying to the ball. Uh, I'm a great teammate. You can understand that by coming through and talking to different coaches and players that I've played with. You see a guy who has a high motor, who's versatile, can play special teams. So I think all of those in culmination kind of got me the looks here and got me to this position today.
We'll go to Martin and then Chris.
Hi, Jalyx. Congratulations.
Hi.
And
Thank
kind of along those lines, when in your mind did you think that you were, an NFL type of player? And was it like when you were still a safety, or was it after you switched to edge rusher? Like, when did that all come about when you figured, hey, I can make it to the NFL?
It's always been a mindset. You always have to. You don't just get here by accident. You have to be very, very intentional with what you do. So I've always felt as if I could be an NFL player, whatever position I was at. But it really hit me when I got to the Senior Bowl and was training with guys in the pre-draft training process who now I'm seeing go off the board, and I'm able to call them. And I'm super excited to see that their futures continue. So it was really it's always been a goal of mine and something I've seen myself doing, but it didn't really hit until I got to the Senior Bowl pre-draft process type time.
So it never was a situation where during the season at Houston Christian you're like, oh man, I can play in the NFL. Like, were people talking to about that with you at that point?
Yeah, it definitely had scouts coming through, but to a certain degree, scouts can't do too much for you. Scouts can't draft you yet. So it was really encouraging to see the scouts come out there, and it definitely made me work harder. It definitely made me get excited for the possibility of playing. But when I was put in the positions to talk with coaches and to meet GMs and everything, it really became a tangible goal, way more tangible.
Okay, thank you.
We'll go to Chris and then Bob.
Going back to that 30 visit, what was your initial interactions with defensive coordinator Vic Fangio? What type of stuff did you guys talk to, and what, like, basically what did did he tell you his vision for you if they were to select you?
Nah, we just talked football, man. It wasn't anything too specific. We really just sat down, talked about my story. I got to know him a little bit, just through his mind, understanding how he sees football. He's a legend when it comes to coaching. So to be able to watch some film of myself and then get some coaching from him and just get the breakdown of different ways I can attack tackles or what I could have done better in this situation. We were really just talking football, no specific scheme things or anything like that.
We'll go to Bob and then Ed.
Hey, congratulations. Who are the
Thank you.
NFL edge rushers who excite you and maybe that you might remind us of?
Getting up to this point, Brian Burns has always been the person I've watched. And now, I'm in a room with people who could really help me. But getting to this point, it's been Brian Burns. He was a long guy, high motor, very athletic, high IQ, and I really like to pattern my game after him. He's been very successful in the league, and if I could bring that to the Eagles and contribute to the team, I think it would be a great goal of mine to do that.
Thank you.
We'll finish with Ed here.
Yeah. Hey, Jalyx. Just curious, a very unique first name. I don't know if there's a history to that name, and then secondly, where did you watch the draft, and who are you with, and what was it like when that call came in?
So my mom came up with my name. There's no history behind it, really. Everybody in my family's name starts with a J, and my mom's favorite cologne/perfume is called Jalyx. So since everyone in the family's name starts with a J, I just became Jalyx. And it's odd enough because I really love cologne. So maybe that, I don't know, maybe that manifested into me loving cologne. I have no clue. But I'm in Houston right now. And I watched it here. I got a nice Airbnb. I'm actually here right now. Family's inside. I just stepped out for a little bit. But yeah, I watched it here in Houston so I can have my teammates around me. my coach, my head coach now, just to say thank you to him. You know, it's a long process. A lot of things go into this, and to have everybody in this one place to support me, and so that they can celebrate this moment with me, was huge. And man, the call was crazy. You know, everybody wants to sneak into that second day so it can just be over with. It's a lot of anxiety, a lot of nerves going into it. So, you know, I'm watching everybody go. I'm super excited for the people that I know. I'm texting them, calling them, and I'm actually inside. I walked inside for a minute to get some water, set my phone down. Ringers up, ringers all the way up. Gotta keep it up. But I set my phone down, turned around to get some water, and my cousin said, "Your phone's ringing." I looked at my phone, saw the Philadelphia number, picked it up, and it was crazy. You know, when you get that call, especially at a draft day party, everybody's on edge, so they're staring at me to see. So I gestured to everybody to walk outside, and it felt like it was probably like 5 minutes, but it felt like 30 just waiting to hear my name called. It was a great experience, something that I will never forget. We jumped into this pool. I had my suit on. A lot of my friends jumped into with me, family. Yeah, so it was a super exciting moment, something I will never forget, and I'm forever grateful for.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you for your time, Jalyx. Congrats again and welcome to Philadelphia.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.